The article about you in the pen down, you're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
And if we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we'd like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Okay. Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you're a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset, too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
It's stunning to watch the way that the Jordan Challenge is presented, from the graphics on the score bug to the video filters of each time period. Plus, there are so many amazing facts and stories that have been preserved here. It's like interacting with a Michael Jordan museum.
He got 60 that night. He got 60.
Basketball fans will love seeing the historic rise of many stars, including Patrick Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, Kobe Bryant, and more.
Unlock in-game content by getting 3 stars on each challenge and enjoy the depth, detail, and insights into these timeless moments.
If all of that Jordan nostalgia has you wound up, then My NBA Eras should be your next stop. Begin the what-if journey of a lifetime with the authentic players, teams, and rules starting in 1983, 1991, 2002, and this coming season in 2022.
These eras bring the NBA's history to life in a myriad of ways, from each unique draft
And we've been waiting for it. And let's start off with the report from our very own David Ulrich. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, NBA debuts are always special.
You can see that. Thanks, David. Sounds like MP already has some critics.
Yeah, but I think that'll help MP. Fueling.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Miami, you can
my debut. Let's get it. My debut.
Is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Otto Bayer. Max Strus comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in for Hero. Here's Strus. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Yurtseven's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Chicago also making some changes. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. Jefferson passing to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Clock at 6. There's Oladipo. Rebound Andre Drummond. Bulls trail by 3. Back to Jefferson. To the paint. It's Green with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Strus kicks to Lowry. Dedmon trying to break free. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. A wide open look here for Caruso.
motion, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
He's got such good hands and good timing on that jump. Beautiful timing for the Drummond alley-oop.
Lowry passes to Strus. And the pass to Oladipo. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. Ball's not loose. And Oladipo now atop the key. Here's Dedmon. And he converts the layup.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Inside.
Cook, you don't get that. Come on.
Outside Jefferson. The feed now to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And Drummond just rising up and gets on top of the defense.
Oladipo outside. 1:21 left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. It's Oladipo on the wing. He dishes it to Dedmon.
Well, Dedmon plays with some power, and when he's aggressive, it forces the defense to get a little bit more physical with him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Both free throws good from Dedmon. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Here's Green. Yes, that goes in. Green's got 6.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Strus. Shoots over Dosunmu. Miami no good on that time either. And Green launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. Andre Drummond has been on display for Chicago. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Levine. Then there's Smooth. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Butler passes to Hero. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Jefferson. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
He's really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Outside Hero. Now here's Strus. Adebayo kicks to Strus. Martin trying to free himself up. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 5 now.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
And Jefferson gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hero against Jefferson. Hero passes to Strus. Count the basket. Strus has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Jefferson finds Drummond. Outside Jefferson. Down low, Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Hero. Martin trying to free himself up. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hero. It's Jefferson with the drive. And finished off by Jefferson.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And here's
Hero.
Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's stolen by Jefferson. Feeds it to Williams. Good. He has 6.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He feeds it to Jefferson. Jefferson throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Timeout called the Heat. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Jefferson on top. He's covered by Hero.
Dang. I was not trying to get that.
Now Strus. 7 points in the game and finished off by Martin.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Hero passes to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Martin kicks to Strus. Jefferson against Hero. Free throw line jump shot. He can't hit that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Heat now. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. The pass to Butler. Now Martin. And here is Strus. He has 7, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Vucevic with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Martin dishes to Butler to the inside. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
They get a hand on it, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Pass to Strus. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Strus has got 9 points. Strus has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Let's get it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Smooth. Tonight, 4 of 7 shooting. Jefferson's checked in for the Bulls. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Outside, Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. Looking to end the run, and no good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jefferson inside. Lowry covering. 6 to shoot. Jefferson passing to Williams. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Vucevic finds Jefferson.
Awesome.
Miami grabs the miss. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say before?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Here's Jefferson. He kicks to Drummond. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jefferson dishes to Drummond. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Outside Lowry. And there it is for him. Lowry's got 11 points.
There's just not a reason to try to get that physical with Kyle Lowry. Even as a point guard, he can still force his way in there.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero.
I think I like this build, though. I think I like it.
Here's Butler. Nice D from Levine. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
I got Jimmy on there.
Outside Jefferson.
Get Jimmy off me real quick.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
I could do it all.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Heat with some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus comes in for Butler. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And a change for the Bulls. Green's checked in.
I can't take out my build just yet.
The 15-footer. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
He's going to be goated.
Jefferson against Hero. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Wow, that's tough.
And here are the Heat now. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And there's the pass to Butler.
We have with it.
Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jefferson is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Green. And it's White in at the 3, the small forward. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Hero passes to Adebayo. The 3. Offensive rebound.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Jefferson passing to Green. Outside Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green slams it in.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Number 1 for the Bulls.
Bank shot.
No
good.
Fan,
Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
He cured that team, man. But don't get me wrong, he didn't win no championship with the Bulls, but
that's good from Green.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Let me know. I ain't even got 20 points yet. That's tough.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, 24 assists, though.
The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Pass to Vincent.
Clamp. Come on, where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy?
And no good. Bradley with some nice D. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Heat moving the ball around. Passes to Haslam. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Pass to Vincent. They need this one. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dosunmu. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Come on, Coach.
The Heat making a switch here. Yurtsevic's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Dragic is checked in.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Here's Jefferson, and Jefferson throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe one shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind, trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Hey, y'all, at 99,
the Heat shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
Hey,
outside Robinson.
I think I found the recipe.
Over in the corner, Yurtsevin. The pass to Jovic. Now here is Haslam. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Vincent. The three-pointer off the mark. Now the Bulls with it. Huge run right now for it. Going 19-2. Outside Jefferson. To the paint. Here's Bradley. And another assist for him.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime.
It's stolen by Jefferson. The dish to White. Jefferson passing to Green. And another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
And with his next assist, he now stands even with Kevin Porter's total of 29. Amazing that it could happen with just one more bucket from a teammate.
Jefferson passing to Green. And another assist for him.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and he has equaled the mark set by Scott Skiles back in 1990. 30 assists is more than most teams get in a game. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy on.
Got it. Let's go. Got the record. Let's go.
Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist king.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
For so long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was the top of the history books. Still in shock it was toppled here tonight.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Smooth.
And this game has been a showcase for his exceptional court vision. All night long, he's been seeing plays develop way before anyone else and never missed a chance to find the open man. It's been teamwork and ball movement at its finest.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against him tonight.
And a chance to just stare at the stat sheet. The assist numbers he's amassed tonight. Hard to believe.
And GA playing on the road, but he's won over some fans with the show he's putting on here.
Steve Nash-like out there, dropping all of those passes and putting on a clinic.
Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jefferson. And so Chicago takes this.
Oh, did that count? Hold on. Did that shot count? Hold on. I want to see that. That shot counted. That's not in my hands. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it is. That's tough.
And by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in
12 for 13. I ain't take no threes.
Which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2Ks.
All right, y'all, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. If y'all enjoyed that video content, man. Like, comment, subscribe. One time for the one time. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. One time for the one time. Chill.